Join me as we go to Barnes & Noble. Come. All right. I had to drop my son off somewhere in Chandler. So I looked, because I mean, if I'm going to drive over here, I might as well check to see if there's a bookstore in the area. So anyway, I looked and I found there's a Barnes & Noble, and it's from the outside it looks like it's a big one that I have never been to. See what kind of mischief we can get into in there. I'm only gonna get 2 books. I'm telling myself 2 books. That's it. That's all I'm getting is 2 books. We'll see if I walk out with 2 books. I might be surprised and come out with 0 books, but who's ever gone into a bookstore and not bought any books, right? So I digress. Join me as we go to Barnes & Noble. It was crazy busy in that Barnes & Noble. I don't know if it was because it was in a mall and there was other stores, but it was the busiest Barnes & Noble I've ever been to. Like, there was people everywhere. So I was able to go and check out some things, a little bit short videos of all the books that I seen that were new to me. Maybe not necessarily you, but they were new to me. The freezing cold temperature. And I went and looked at all the Valentine's Day stuff.
Yeah, everybody loves them. Yeah, thank you.
Sadly, they didn't have any totes. I just wanted to see them. I wasn't gonna, the viral tote. I wasn't going to take any home because I don't need any more totes. I have tons of totes. But I just wanted to go and check them out or whatever. I even wore the earrings for good luck, but unfortunately they did not have any totes, and I heard several people ask about the totes, so I guess as soon as they get them in, they're selling them out. Good luck if you're looking for that tote. Unfortunately, I did not find one today, but I did find a lot of good books. They had a lot of hardbacks on 50% off, so I grabbed a couple titles that I was just going to read on my Kindle, but because it was a hardback and it was 50% off, I went ahead and grabbed that. I know I said 2 books, but I ended up leaving with 3, which isn't bad because one of them was a $5 book with purchase of a cafe. So we're going to start with that one. So this is their book for January and February. I'm just starting to get into romance novels. I've never been a big fan of romance novels, but the older I get, the more I'm starting to like the romance. Really into sci-fi, thriller, murder mystery type books like that. So I'm a little bit excited about this one. I'm curious to see if it's a good read, if I can actually get into it or not. There were 2 other books that were the hardbacks, the 50% off. Normally I would just read them on my Kindle because it's, have that unlimited Kindle, but because they were 50% off, I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I got this one here. One of my favorite movies is Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought that this book was really cool with all the detail, and I guess it's the story after Jack and Sally got married. So I don't know, easy weekend read, so I figured I'd pick that one up. You can't beat $10 book, right? Especially hardback. And then the other one I got was this one here. I haven't read any of her books, but I've heard they're all good. I know she just had a movie come out. All in all, it was a good day. I was able to grab a coffee, find a little spot somewhere and enjoy my coffee. It's always nice to get a little bit of me time away from the home and kids and whatnot. So anyway, that's what I ended up going home with, is these 3 books here. All right, guys, have a good one.